Hello YouTube. So I am now going to show you a quick comic book haul that I made yesterday. Just a quick glance around. I'm trying to straighten up down here. Eventually I'll do an update video on my collection. So what we got here is two different stacks of books that I got from a place called Second and Charles. It's a used bookstore, electronics, comics, all sorts of neat stuff. They buy all sorts of things like books, CDs, DVDs, video games, comics, video game systems, audio books. And so I live in New Jersey. This store is not in Jersey. My sister-in-law lives in Delaware, and she showed me where to go, and so I took some books down there and traded them in. Fortunately, I only got like $15 for the books I bought. A lot of the stuff that I had brought down there they didn't need, so they don't buy everything. So if you have one near you, check them out, and it's definitely a great place. So before Christmas, and I hope everybody had a great Christmas, my sister-in-law stopped in there, and they were having a special. You buy 5 comics and get 5 free. So she got me this stack here. Of course, I was on the phone with her the whole time because she doesn't know anything about comics, and she definitely did not enjoy herself while doing this for me. And we're being joined by Spider-Man there. Didn't have a background to put up, so I just have this board there, and I figured I'd throw him in there. So we got Amazing Spider-Man 539, 551, 552, 553, 554. I can't wait to read some of these. 560, and these were all like $1 a piece. So she bought 5 and then got 5 for free. 564, 567, 569, 573. Whoops, grab 2 of them there. 574, 575, and this was a great way to fill some Spider-Man gaps in my collection. 576, 577, and what's also great about this is they're all bagged and boarded, so I don't have to shell out any extra loot for the bagging and boarding, but they all have their little barcode sticker on the bottom. So like this book has been in their inventory since June of this year, and they only wanted $1 for it. 592, 594, 610, and this is, she didn't know, but got some corner damage, but still it's a nice reader copy of I don't know what about this issue. It's not I guess it might be part of like a mini series or something. And then she picked up Batman 674 for me. So that took care of that stack. And let's see, whoops, shaky camera, no editing software. So this pile of books here, I went there last night, and they had a deal where you would buy 5 books and get 10 for free. So I had $14 of store credit, and I bought all of these books. We're looking at, I think, 95 books, and I spent $37. It was $27 before I bought the very last book that I'll show you, and having a little buyer's remorse over that book. Maybe I paid too much for it. I always do that. I'll buy a bunch of stuff, and then I'll get it home, and then I'll have that, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. 'cause I'm used to only spending like $1 or $2 for a book, but going to flea markets and stuff, and not counting the new stuff that comes out. But enough talking about that. We'll show you guys what I got. Um, Amazing Spider-Man 210, first appearance of Madam Web. It's definitely not in mint, nor near mint, or excellent condition, but it's decent. The cover's still attached. It's one I didn't have, and like I said, it was only $2. Amazing Spider-Man number 322, a McFarlane cover. It was only $1. Amazing Spider-Man 360. I believe this is the first appearance or cameo appearance of Cletus Cassidy, who later becomes Carnage. Spider-Man number 512. Turn this down a bit. That's a little better. Amazing Spider-Man 533. And the majority of these books are Spider-Man. Number 570, second printing variant. I don't know what was special about this book that they needed a second printing. Maybe somebody could clue me in on this particular title. Maybe it was a key of some sort. Who knows? Maybe first appearance of Anti-Venom. I don't know. 578. 580, 581, 582, 583, 590, 591, and this one's a double, so I got, if anyone needs issue 592, just shoot me a message. We can trade that one. 595, it's tough doing this from memory, too. But not bad, though. I only wound up with one double. 596, another second printing variant. Again, I guess I don't know why this one needed a second printing. Maybe it's a minor key of some sort. 598. It's a nasty looking cover. 602. 603. 605. This one I was glad to find. I've always liked this cover. I remember seeing it in the comic shop, and for whatever reason I passed on it at the time. It's number 611, Spidey and Deadpool. It's a pretty cool cover. Number 613 with Electro. And 617 with Rhino. It's funny because those are going to be the two villains in the new Spider-Man movie that's coming out. 618. 624. 642. What's cool about this issue, and I think I have some of the other ones, you put them all together and made like this giant poster thing. We got 656. 658. Is this the first appearance of the white costume? I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up. 659. 660. 661. 663. 662. A lot of Spider-Man, boy. 669. I was very happy to find all these. 669. We got 670. 672. 676. 678. That was the end of the numbered issues for Amazing Spider-Man. Then I have a couple of mini-series and one-shots. So we have Secret Invasion, The Amazing Spider-Man. I have number 1 of 3. I need to get number 2 and number 3 now. A one-shot with Man-Thing. It's great artwork on this cover. Just give you guys a quick close-up of that. And then another one-shot, Dark Reign, The List. One-shot. And that's a Kubert art. Can't make out which Kubert it is. Let's get in there. Focus. I'm not going to be able to focus this. Adam Kubert. It says it right there, you big dumb animal. So I like Kubert art. And we have annual number 36. And then this was a free comic book of some sort. I don't know if anybody knows anything about it. So if you look down here, it was free. Amazing Spider-Man, Grim Hunt, The Craven Saga. I haven't opened this up to see what it's all about yet. So I was interested. So the rest of these books were just a mishmash of things I thought were interesting. Dark Avengers number 2. I'm trying to complete my Dark Avengers. While I was there, I messaged Steve Fool Killer on a couple of things I had some questions over. So these next books, Captain America 358. Whoops, I'm going to have to move some of these. 358 and 359. I thought there was some significance to these, and he said 359 was the first cameo appearance of Crossbones. I looked through the book pretty quickly. I can't see him, so it must be a really quick cameo. I'll have to recheck that out. Just move some of these. And then, of course, I'll have to find 360. All right. He-Man, Masters of the Universe, number 1. From a mini-series, 1 of 3. I don't know if that's the first appearance of He-Man in comic book form or not. Daredevil, number 241. I always thought this was a pretty iconic cover, or well-known cover. I've seen it a couple of times in print. I think it's from the Frank Miller run. I found some Hellboy books. I found this one here, number 2 of 4. And I didn't notice it at the time. This one had a crease going all the way through it. This one, Darkness Calls, number 1 of 6. Didn't realize it till I got home. The board's got a major crack through it, and then when I went to take the book out of the bag, you could obviously tell it was bent. I don't know if I did it or it came like that. I don't know how don't notice these things when you're buying this stuff. Hellboy, 1 of 3, The Fury. Always grab a Hellboy book if I can find one, so if anybody's got any to trade, let me know. Red Sonja, number 0. There was a black cover like this and a white one. I grabbed the black one. I just thought it looked better. So we got Thanos, number 8. The Samaritan, number 2 of 6. Number 11, The Samaritan, number 5 of 6. Okay, so that's on number 11, 5 of 6. And then number 12, The Samaritan, 4 of 6. So obviously there's a printing error there. Did they ever correct that? I don't know. Got some Batman. Batman number 413. And Batman number 415. I'm not sure if I have this one or not. I've seen this cover a lot over the years. I'll find out when I put it away. Batman 466. Batman 519. and Batman 633. I was hoping that I would find the first appearance of Harley Quinn, because there was a lot of these, well, not a lot, but a few books of these, so I bought a couple that I was able to find. Batman Adventures number 8, Batman Adventures 18, 22. I'm hoping one day I'll find the Harley Quinn one. 32. This was a cool looking cover and it's in great shape. Batman Annual number 2, Batman Adventures Annual. And then they had some Gotham Adventures, number 9, number 18, number 19, and number 21. Some of these books are in Mylar bags too. I don't have any Mylar bags, so I might swap other books and put them in there. So this was a cool book. I have numbers 5, 7, and 9 from this series. I haven't read them yet because I want to get the full run, but I was able to find number 1. So now I don't know. I didn't look to see how many issues are in this series, but I love the artwork on it. I'll hold off on reading them until I get them all. So we got number 1, and if anybody has some of the other ones, just shoot me a message, I guess. This next group of comics I found were Micronaut books, and a lot of them were only a quarter, and I found 20 issues total. Various conditions. So we got number 2, number 10, number 15. I'm a kid of the 80s, so I had some Micronaut figures back in the day, especially a guy called Baron Karza. I'd like to get that again. Number 17, number 18, number 19, number 23, Enter the Molecule Man. I wonder if this is his first appearance or not. Number 24. Molecule Man had a big role in the Secret Wars. That was the mini-series that had where the black suited Spidey was introduced. Number 25. This was a cool cover. Number 26 got Nick Fury and Agents of Hydra on it, and the return of Baron Karza. Number 27, Baron Karza on the front. Number 29. So I might try to put this complete run together since I have 20 of them already. 28. Number 30. 31. 32. 33. 37 with Nightcrawler from the X-Men, and King Size Annual number 2. So I got 3 books left from the haul to show you, ones that I considered keys, I guess, and the last book is the one that I'm worried that I overpaid for and it's not as significant as I thought it was. This next book, though, is one that I would have known nothing about if it wasn't for watching Mercenaut's channel. So major shout out to him. And this was only $1. And this is Preacher number 1. Only paid $1 for this. And it seems like it's in pretty good shape. I mean, you got that thing there. But other than that, it seems pretty good. I haven't taken it out of the bag yet. I don't know anything about Preacher other than from what I heard from Mercenaut's channel, where they said there's going to be a TV show based on this, and who knows, this can be the next Walking Dead. This next issue is X Factor number 6. And again, it's not in mint condition. Here's a look at some of the cover corners. But it was only $1, and this is my second copy of this one. Both are similar condition. The other one I found for $1 also at a flea market. But at least this one was bagged and boarded. The other one was not. And $1, and that's a pretty hot book right now as well. And this is the last book I got. I paid $10 for this. Swamp Thing number 16. I thought that I heard someone say, and it also may have been on Mercenaut's channel as well, that this was one of the first appearances, if not the first appearance, of Constantine. So if anybody who knows something about this book, let me know. I looked it up on eBay, and I see sellers selling it for like $4 and $5. So I'm hoping I didn't overpay for that book. But I think this book might have made up for it. I know it's worth a hell of a lot more than $1. So that was the haul that I got from 2nd and Charles. Again, if there's one near you, I would check it out. It's definitely a place that I'm going to go back to at some point, but it's 2 hours away from me. And my wife, God love her, she let me mill around in the store for 3 hours, almost 3 hours, while her and my daughter went to a mall with her sister. So thank you, hon, for that. And I just wanted to close out my video with, sorry, Spidey, get you out of the way, with some Kiss Comics. Kiss just made the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and I was going through some of my things the other day, and I found my my Kiss hoard, if you will. So we have Kiss number 1, number 2, and then Kiss Psycho Circus number 1, number 2, number 3, Psycho Circus number 4. The artwork on this is really great on the inside. I mean, look at that. Trying to see if I can find Kiss in it. I mean, it reminds me of like McFarlane's Spawn type work. So Kiss wasn't in that whole issue at all. Number 6. I mean, look at that. That's just really cool. Psycho Circus number 3. And then these were some rock and roll comics that came out in the 90s. So we have, and these were all black and white. They had ones of Rolling Stones and a couple other bands back in the day. So we have that one. And another one. And then another comic book of Kiss, black and white, nowhere near as cool as the other ones. And then a larger version of the ones I showed you. And now the next ones are kind of like the granddaddies of all the Kiss comics. And what's cool about those, my dad bought them for me for Christmas a couple of years ago. So he got me this. So this, it reprints the first 2 Kiss comic magazines that Marvel put out back in the 70s. So this is great. Nice reader copy of this. And the originals. I remember buying this back in the day when this had come out. I just love the artwork on this. It's just awesome. And the first Kiss comic, the one that was where they put their own blood in to make it. So there's the back cover and the front cover. So this video was a little long. It's over 20 minutes long. So if you like that sort of thing, great. If you're not a fan of long videos and hung in there till the end, thank you for watching. And I'll be making some other videos shortly. of some books that I have, like collection type videos, and I'm entering a couple of contests that are going on. Thanks again for watching. Please remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. And Happy New Year to everybody. And Happy Holidays. And until next time, thank you for watching. Bye.